welcome everybody. Today is going to be the last yoga session that I will teach before the summer break. I'm happy that all of you are joining. I hope that you can hear me well. Today I experienced some problems with my earpods, my AirPods, but I think we will manage. So I think my voice is loud enough to carry until the speaker. So just come and sit on your chair again. We've done many of these chair yoga sessions, and I'm going to try to integrate everything into one class. It's a half an hour. But just make sure that you find a comfortable seat. Maybe come a little bit forward so that you're not resting. So we're going to have an active posture. Place your feet just on the floor, with your hands resting on your knees. So you can close your eyes for a moment and just take a moment to arrive on your chair in the room that you are right now. Notice how you are feeling, how you're doing in your body, for example. So if there's any area in your body that already asks your attention, I would like you to be mindful when moving around. So whatever we're doing today, you just do whatever feels good, whatever you have in your practice today. Relax your shoulders, lift the crown of your head up to the ceiling. You might want to even pull your belly in slightly. Lengthening the back of your neck, relaxing the face muscles, your forehead, your eyebrows. Relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue. Maybe set an intention for today's class, for the rest of the day, the rest of the summer. Something that you find important enough to focus on. Can be anything and not necessarily this class. And then slowly open your eyes again. So as we practiced a lot in the earlier classes or previous classes, we have to just focus on the breath just to start. So placing one hand on the other, just underneath your navel. It's like having a little fire burning over here, and we want to spread that fire by breathing in, relaxing the belly, and whilst breathing in, you're going to take your hands out a little bit, and it's like bringing it towards the lower back. And on an exhale, bring those hands together, and the top hand becomes a fist. You pull it up, you tilt your pelvic slightly all the way to your diaphragm. And then release again. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe. And exhale. So you can listen to your breath and breathing in and out through the nose. Hearing that breath, that hissing sounds. One more time, breathing in to widen it. And then on an exhale, bringing it back. So the next time we bring the hands forwards, inhale. And on an exhale, we brush it off to the right side. Just keep on looking to where your hands pointed. Inhale, take your hands forward and up. And exhale. So we start making these mild twists. Breathe in. And exhale, brush it off to the right. Breathe in. Taking hands forward and up. Exhale. Inhale, take your hands forward and up again. And this time bring your hands together in the Namaste version. Press those palms firmly together and then twist to the right side. Inhale, take your hands up. So we're just building up this class slowly. Turning towards the left, pressing those hands together. Inhale, take your hands up. And exhale, twist to the right side, and then bring your left hand to the outside of your seat. Your right hand behind you to the backrest. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. So I'm almost rounding the spine slightly. Relax your belly. Breathe in. Let's stay here. We'll do one more twist. Exhale. So you can help yourself a little bit with your hands to make it more firm. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, bring the hands together. Press those palms together. Twist to the left. Place your hands on the outside and back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist to the other side. One more breath here. Maybe you look a little bit further to the front. Exhale, twist. Now this time look forward. Take your hands all the way up. You're leaning forward a little bit and then up. Exhale, lean back. So I'm going to sit a little bit further to the front. Leaning to the front, take your hands up. And on an exhale, lean back so much that you feel that you really have to use your core. Exhale, elbows past your ribcage. Inhale, take your hands up. And exhale. Again, breathing in. You start noticing that we're activating that core. Last time, breathe in. And exhale. So this time, come forwards. And then take your buttocks off the chair. Sit a little bit deeper without touching the chair at the moment. So you just press your upper legs out. Breathing in. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper without touching it and keep pressing those upper legs out. So you fire up your buttocks. On an exhale, bring your hands together. Sit down again and then bring your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. So the right elbow points up and the left elbow is on the outside. So you press the elbow against the knee and the knee against the elbow. The hands are together. Your right hand presses into the left. You inhale again. And on an exhale, we twist. By exhaling, looking past your shoulder, maybe to the ceiling. On an inhale, take your hands up. And again, we twist, but this time to the left. Bringing the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. So first you make sure that your knees are parallel. That your left elbow points up to the ceiling. That you breathe in. And on an exhale, press that left hand into the right. It's almost your thumbs resting on your sternum, on that chest bone. On an inhale, look forward and up again. And on an exhale, we're going to bend the left elbow, place that left hand behind our head, and the right arm or hand holds on to the left elbow. And we're going to maybe sit in the middle and just work on stretching up the left triceps at the back of our upper left arm. And if you lean a little bit to the right, we can also stretch the left flank. So those little muscles in between the ribs, the intercostal muscles. So just feel that stretch. That's the most important thing, that you just notice that there is a stretch, that you can breathe into it. Last exhale. Leaning a little bit more to the right, maybe. Inhale, take your hands up. And then exhale, the right hand behind, left hand holds onto the right elbow. So some of you might be able to bring that right hand in between the shoulder blades. Others might just be able to press it against the back of the neck or head. And it's all fine. You just find your practice here. As long as you feel that stretch, as long as you can breathe into it. On an exhale, maybe lean towards the left a little bit more. So try to keep your attention here with your practice. And the best thing to do is to focus on your breath, to listen to the sound of it. To just notice that sensation, but try not to fill it in like saying it's a good or bad stretch. It's just what it is. Last breath here. A little bit more to the left maybe. On an inhale, take your hands up. And then exhale, open up your chest. Bring the elbows out. Coming forward again. Inhale, take your hands up. And exhale, open up your chest. Breathing in, coming forward and up. Exhale. Taking the arms all the way out. And on an exhale, take your hands over each other. Reach for the opposite shoulder and just mildly bend forward. Relax your neck. Inhale, take your hands out. Open up, look to the ceiling maybe. And exhale, take the hands over the other way. So now my other arm is above. So let's keep moving this way for a couple of movements, a couple of breaths. Inhale. And exhale, keep exhaling, even whilst reaching for the shoulders. Breathe in one more time. And then exhale, bring your hands behind. Interlace your fingers, open up the chest. And just make a couple of movements here. Placing your hands on the knees, dropping the chin to the chest, and via the left shoulder come up, and via the right shoulder come down. Breathing in when you go up, breathing out when you go down. Just making a couple of circles here, and maybe noticing those cracks and the sounds in your neck. Maybe noticing that there's certain areas in your neck that feel a bit tense or blocked. So if you feel that, just hold your head in that angle, breathe towards it. So relax your buttocks and just sit up straight, relax your shoulders. Continue your circling motion. And then go to the other side. So via the right shoulder go up and via the left shoulder come down. Breathing in when you go up. Breathing up when you go down. Just a couple more circles here. Listening to the sound of your breath. Coming back to the middle. And on the next inhale, take those shoulders up to your ears as high as you can. Maybe drop the head a little bit down. And exhale, drop it. 2 more times. Breathe in. And exhale. Last time. You inhale. Hold it on the top. Pause your breath. And exhale. All right. So let's come and turn towards the left. So it's like a half turn. And we're sitting on the chair right now with the left buttocks. So then we can start to work on the front side of the right leg. Those hip flexors, your quads, or quadriceps. So I'm just sliding the right foot back as much as feels good. You want to maybe try to tilt your pelvic heads. Like I always use Michael Jackson as an example to push the pubic bone a bit forwards. And in the meantime, you draw the left hip back a little bit so that both hip bones are parallel. For those of you who want to do a little bit more, you can just come off the chair so it becomes a real balanced posture. Now, I can straighten this leg a little bit more. Bend the front knee. Inhale, take your hands up. So either you sit on the chair or you do it standing. Exhale again, take those arms to the outside. Coming forwards, inhale. Hands up, exhale. So I have to keep my balance, and there's a continuous focus on finding balance. Exhale. So we're going to take it one step further. Breathe in. So I'm going to sit on the chair just to make it a little bit more easy. On an exhale, bring those hands together in front, and we're going to twist again. So bringing the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, left elbow up. Press those left hand and right hand against each other. So you could do this standing or seated. Find your breath. See whether you can get comfortable in this pose. Just listen to the sound of your breath again. One more time. Exhale deep. On an inhale, take your hands forward and up. Come and sit for a moment. And with your legs wide, and we'll just do an in-between movements. Placing the hands on the knees. And you have to use your shoulders. If I see myself doing this, I somehow think of those burlesque dancers. But it's just a good shoulder opener to lubricate those joints. All right, enough movement. Just come to the right side. Stay seated to start with. And I can imagine that some of you might just have the knee a little bit more to the floor because you just don't have that much length here. But if you can, just keep on breathing. Slowly start pressing that left heel back. Maybe come off the chair or maybe stay seated. So I'm going to come off the chair. Take your hands up. Breathe in. And on the exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers mildly. Press your head against your hands. Breathe in. And on the exhale, we lean back just a little bit, just as much as feels good. Breathe in. Exhale, lean back a little bit further. One more time, breathe in. Just keep pressing the left heel back. Exhale, lean back a little bit more. Inhale, take your hands up. And on an exhale, bring your hands in front. So you can still do this standing or seated. Twist to the right so that your left elbow comes on the outside. Press the right hand into the left. Coming into this twist, this standing twist. Find your breath again. Just notice how your muscles, also the little muscles, are working to keep that balance. Last exhale here. On an inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, come and sit, seated. And when we stay with our legs wide, open up your chest and slowly round the spine. You can place your hands on the floor, maybe again breathing in, and exhale, walk your hands a little bit further back. Just feeling that stretch on the back. I have these chairs and these, how do you say that again in English? Those paws. And I'm just going to hold on to it. So if you have something to hold on to, that's great. Otherwise, you just place your hands on the floor. That's all fine. Breathe in again. And maybe if you can hold on to something, then you can pull yourself a little bit deeper in. But try to relax the neck. Relax your face. Find your breath. And we just stay here for a moment to notice all the sensations running through our body right now. Maybe even walking the feet a little bit further away. Only a little bit already makes the sensation change. So a new sensation that you can try to relax into. Just enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, you maybe have to take a step back. Try not to work too hard. There's always this fine balance between working and just playing and enjoying. So no hard work, just finding the right amount of stress. Slowly come back up again. When you take your legs back to the middle, your right knee comes up. You start opening up by circling inside out, outside in. And pull that knee a little bit further up, but see whether you can open up your chest. And we're going to do a couple of things here to open up that hip. See whether your left hand can reach for the right foot. And the right hand from above also reaches for that foot, so the fingers can interlace. And you just bring that foot up as much as you can. Maybe you want to move it a little bit from left to right. See whether your shoulders can go down. Maybe that foot can go up a little bit. Lengthen from the lower back. Keep on breathing. Now I'm looking at my toes. Let's see if they need a cut or not. They don't. Luckily, on an exhale, bring your foot, the right foot, into the left groin. And we just slowly come forward. So how does this feel? Can your knee handle it? Is this as much as you want to take it, or can you go a little bit deeper? obviously I feel this pressing here in my left thigh. So as long as it feels good, you can stay here. If it's too much, you just take a little bit more space by bringing the foot forwards. And maybe we can take that right foot a little bit more to the left knee, placing the hands on that foot and knee, and on an inhale, open up and slowly coming forward. So notice if you sit on the chair in the right way. I need to come forward a little bit to make it a bit more stable. It's just the shape of my chair. So this is a right hip opener. We can take the arms and rest them on the knee. And if you look at my foot, I'm flexing it, pointing my toes. I could also extend it, but you just play around with it. What feels nicer? Relax your neck again. Maybe close your eyes for a moment and just focus on that spot in between the eyebrows. Relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue. So it needs a bit of time to open up. So give yourself that time. Last couple of breaths here. You decide how much you go forward. But just notice yourself as well, that you're gaining space, that you're slowly opening up a bit more. And it's only millimeters sometimes. So don't expect huge changes. Step by step, you slowly come up. And taking that right foot forwards, the left knee stays bent. We're going to or hold on to the shin, or maybe even towards the little toes. So my front knee is slightly bent. If I would show it to you, seated, maybe like this. Even if the knee is bent, you can still find that stretch on the back of your leg and your hamstring. So I'm just holding on lightly to my toes. Inhale, lengthen. I already feel the stress. And exhale, slowly bring the forehead towards the knee. Stay here. A couple of nice deep in and exhales towards the back of the right leg. And then slowly come back up. All right. So let's take that left knee up and let's do the other side as well. So breathing in and out whilst circling that knee. It's like grinding that upper leg bone into that hip joint. Inside out, outside in. Pulling the knee up. With the right hand holding on to the left foot, and the left hand from above reaches for that foot as well. Interlace your fingers and just start moving it back and forth. Maybe take that foot a little bit higher. Keep sitting up straight. And then bring that foot into your right thigh. Now, if this is already too much and you know it, just place it directly onto your right knee. Otherwise, maybe leaning into it. Just notice the sensation that comes with it. So some of us maybe really like this and others maybe really hate this. All right, just a couple of breaths is already enough to prepare ourselves. Hands on the foot and knee. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, slowly come forward. Placing the arms to rest on our legs. So you can just breathe into it. Relax your face again. Just a couple more breaths here. And in the meantime, maybe just observe whatever is coming up in your head, and you want to be able to look at it without having to do anything else with your thoughts or without anything with the sensation that you feel. You just notice it, just acknowledge that it's there. And surely you use your intuition that tells you whether you can go a little bit deeper or not. Last breath here. Maybe come a little bit further forwards. Exhale, keep exhaling. Come a little bit deeper. Relax your neck. Wait with your another inhale. And then slowly come up. And let's go for a stretch on the hamstring. That is one of the last movements that we're going to do. Placing the hands maybe on the toes. Inhale, lengthen. On an exhale, come a little bit further forwards. So it's a really nice way to go deeper into it. By inhaling, lengthening from the lower back, look forwards, and exhale, come a little bit further towards the knee with your forehead. And then stay somewhere where it feels nice. Just have your eyes closed. It's really nice to focus on this stretch with your eyes closed. So no visual distractions, just the sensation. The last couple of breaths here. Inhale. And come to your deepest forward bend. Slowly come back up again. Bringing the right knee towards your chest, holding on to your chair, and drop it down. Take that left knee up and drop it down. Right knee up, and don't touch the floor yet. Take the left knee up and start moving them up and down. So you lean back a little bit. I'm just lightly holding on to the chair and start making bigger circles here to activate that core for the last couple of movements. Just cycling, keeping the chest nice and open. Maybe a little bit faster. Just find your breath. Pull those knees up. And maybe we can straighten those legs, lean back. Inhale and exhale. Last 5 in and out. 2 and out. 3. You can do this. Last 2. 4. Last 1. And exhale. Place your feet on the floor. Sit back again so you can rest against your back. Hands on your knees. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do it one more time. Breathing in deep. Exhale through the mouth. And with your eyes closed, just feel into your body right now, how it feels. Maybe notice how your breath is right now. You can open up your eyes again. So thank you very much for joining today. I wish you all a very nice summer and hopefully see you soon in August maybe. We'll see how everything goes, but for now, namaste. If you want to stay seated, just relax for a moment. No rush.